Wands and Wizards is unofficial fan content permitted under the fan content policy. It is not approved or endorsed by Wizards of the Coast. Portions of the materials used are property of Wizards of the Coast LLC. Wands and Wizards is also not approved or endorsed by J.K Rowling or Warner Brothers Entertainment Incorporated, and neither party profits off of this game in any way. Portions of the materials used are property of J.K Rowling or Warner Brothers Entertainment Incorporated. Misfit Adventurers does not endorse or support the beliefs and opinions of J.K Rowling in any way.
Okay, are you ready?
No.
I'm never ready.
We will make it happen.
Let's do it, man.
Okay, so we're gonna start in Diagon Alley. You're there trying to get all of your school stuff. And you're being guided by a very kind professor, whom none of you have met before. Named Cassandra Blackmore. She introduces herself as the Charms Professor, and you meet outside of the Leaky Cauldron. Hello, I am Professor Cassandra. What are y'all's names? What are your names?
Name's Felix Folly. Are you gonna babysit us the whole time?
You are 11 years old, so yes.
Doesn't mean I don't know my way around Diagon Alley, so, don't see you gonna bring out the child leashes, or...
I'm going to purposefully ignore that question. Who is our next student?
Great. Perfect.
She'll stick out her hand and say, Ellie Hemlock, pleased to meet you.
Good to meet you as well.
My name's Reese Coley.
Good to meet you as well, Reese. Well, we are going to start by getting our cauldrons and our potions ingredients. And she will lead you over to the potion shop.
Great.
Just immediately starts wandering around the store looking at all the stuff.
So what you're going to need is, and she goes through like the list of what you need, the pewter cauldron, the different ingredients and stuff like that, so that you can purchase what you need for school.
I get the top of the line stuff and dump like a stack of gold like next to the shop owner or whatever. I think this should cover it.
I think it should. Here is your change.
Yeah, thanks.
High roller over here.
I mean, just sort of comes with the family.
Cool. I'm gonna get the cheapest fucking thing of every single thing that I can find.
I'm gonna go middle of the line, and as she's picking each individual thing, you hear her like, maybe I should get this one, or like, perhaps this one would be more efficient, or let's just go here, and just for every single thing.
Nice. Okay, so once you have purchased what you need from the potion shop, next up, your next stop is going to be Ollivander's. So this is the wand shop, of course, and the most important thing to know before you enter is the wand chooses the wizard. Now, Ollivander is a bit of a interesting individual. He rubs some people the wrong way. He comes off sometimes as kind of creepy, but he's a very nice man.
Kind of creepy.
Are you sure we should be going in this shop?
It's perfectly safe. And she will gesture you in, but not follow.
Sure, you're not going to follow us in. You're just going to leave
No.
us alone with a strange man you've just
That you have
you've
described as creepy.
Yeah, it seems entirely problematic.
I thought you said you didn't want her to babysit.
I mean, no, but I also don't want to be like, I don't know, molested either, so...
He's not strange in that kind of way. He's a perfectly safe
You were super
shopkeeper.
vague, so that's on you.
Don't worry, if anything happens, I can fight.
I mean, same, but, you know.
Do you enter?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll
fucking
walk in
enter,
the
I need a
shop.
wand.
Okay. Can I have each of you, as you're entering, roll a... we'll do perception check.
Perception. Great. See, Amanda's a player now, which means she rolls shit.
16?
And does that
16,
Maurice?
okay.
Fuck me. That is an 8.
I got
An
to
8.
9.
And a 9. Okay. Well, Reese alone notices you catch a glimpse of an empty street that's sort of off to the side around the corner next to Gringotts. And you notice that there are some security trolls that are sort of, patrolling. And y'all enter Ollivander.
Patrolling?
Yeah, patrolling. And you enter Ollivander's. As you enter, you don't see anyone. The lights sort of dim.
Oi, we're here to get a wand.
And you hear some rustling.
We're over here.
Ah,
I'm just gonna
perfect.
start looking at the boxes.
And from around the corner, zooming around the corner, you meet Gawain Ollivander. First years, I take it.
What gave it away?
Perhaps the fact that you're here for your wands. Who wants to go first? Okay. I think I do know your family. Typically, they go for rather unyielding ones. So why don't we try Maple and Dragon Heartstring first? And he will pull a wand out and put it in your hand. What do you do?
I will point it at a shelf.
And the shelf blows up. Ah, definitely not that wand. Okay, why don't we try, let's try, Maple and Dragon Heartstring this time.
I think that's exactly what you just said.
Didn't I not say Dragon Heartstring?
I think you did, but...
Ebony and Dragon Heartstring. That's what we'll do instead.
Ebony. Alright, I will hold it and swish and flick.
And you see the feather, like ink feather that he has sitting on top of his desk begins to rise in the air. I believe that is your wand.
Very nice.
Ebony and Dragon Heartstring. It is 9 inches and slightly bendy, which is rather interesting.
Yeah, I'm a bit of the black sheep of the family, so I suppose that makes sense to be a little different.
Well, I believe you will go far, young Mr. Folly. Who's next?
I'll go.
Okay, and what is your name?
Reese Coley.
Reese Cooley. Good to meet you. Okay, so why don't we try Maple and Elder. Maple and Dragon Heartstring. And what will you do?
Just look at What do I do?
Oh, just point it at something, or swish at something, or...
Okay, I'll point it at a lantern.
And the lantern explodes, the, bulb in it. Definitely not that one. Okay, why don't we try... Here, I've got to pull up more combinations. Give me a second.
Holly.
Huh?
Holly. Ivy.
Leave me alone.
I'm naming random wood types. Poplar.
Or Nambuku.
Oak.
Where even are the...
Willow. Birch.
Willow. Okay, let's go with birch. Birch and... I don't think this is the right... I think I posted the GM resource. Did I post the right thing? Here it is. So birch and we'll do dragon heartstring. It's easy peasy and also the most common of all of the cores. What do you do?
I'm gonna be like, okay, so I'm gonna take a piece of parchment and put it on the ground and then point it at it.
And the parchment catches on fire. Not that one either.
Stamp it out with my foot.
A rather hard... Yeah, you notice, he's not even worried one bit about any of the destruction in his shop. Yes, why don't we try a hard turn and try hornbeam and unicorn hair? And he will hand you a wand.
Pull another piece of parchment. Stick it on the floor and wave it at it.
And the parchment seems to glow. Ah! Perhaps this is right. Perfect. Hornbeam with unicorn hair, 10 inches and relatively supple.
Supple.
A good wand for a good wizard.
Supple.
What does that mean? Supple. A supple wand. What do I have such a terrible mind.
That's the actual... I
know.
And what's funny, Benji, is I rolled for your wand before you told me anything about your backstory, and it fit basically perfectly.
Oh my god.
It's kind of cool.
That's the kind of shit that makes me kind of believe in supernatural stuff.
Right?
It's like our fucking tarot
just a little
readings.
suspicious.
Gosh, the tarot readings were crazy.
I should rewatch that and see how many of them came true already.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a good point. And lastly, what is your name?
Ellie Hemlock.
Ellie, good to meet you. Why don't we try... And you see him go look around for a little bit. Why don't we try Laurel with... And he's going to pull out Laurel and unicorn hair and hand it to you.
Okay. She will swish it towards the ceiling just to see what happens.
And one of the lights just sort of fizzles out in the ceiling.
Interesting. Okay.
I don't think that's quite right. I don't think that's quite right at all. Why don't we try Ash and Dragon Heartstring? And he will hand you a second wand.
Alright. Push.
At what?
We'll say towards the desk this time.
And one of the drawers of the desk will just sort of pop out. No, definitely not that one. And he will snatch it back from your hand. And then he will hand you a maple wand with a phoenix feather core.
Okay. We'll go back up.
Back up at the ceiling. And the light that you put out is now back on. It is once again working.
That's fine.
That's the correct one. Perfect. Maple with phoenix feather. It's 11.5 inches and stiff.
All right.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't
Those
know.
are the actual wand description.
I don't know why I am the way that I am. Okay, it's how it is. Oh, man.
So, I believe that your professor ought to be back soon. She was only stepping over to Gringotts, just for a little bit. But there's nothing to worry about. After all, Hogwarts trusts Gringotts. So
Wait, she
perfect
left.
for me. She did, yes.
Was there something going on at Gringotts? I saw a couple of security trolls over there.
Oh, there's always something going on in
missed that.
Gringotts, but again, as long as Hogwarts trusts them, I don't think there's any issue.
All right, well, let's just wait outside.
Okay, you step outside,
Sure.
and what do you do?
I immediately go look at where he talked about the trolls.
Yeah, I'm gonna look back over there.
Okay,
yeah.
you
Curiosity.
You still see the trolls patrolling in that little alleyway, but as you look, your professor is walking back, and she says, "All right, let's go select our pets at the magical menagerie. You are allowed a toad, a cat, or an owl at Hogwarts, and she will lead you off to the magical menagerie."
Where'd you go?
Oh, I just made a stop in at Gringotts to pick something up for the headmaster.
Are those actual trolls? Like, real trolls?
Why, yes, they are.
And that's normal. Them just, like,
They just wander around.
traipsing around.
Well, they're on guard for Gringotts. I wouldn't say they're traipsing around.
Are there normally trolls just, like, outside Gringotts? I don't think that's actually...
Felix, you would know that...
That's not normal.
Oh my god, Pidgey. Yes, you would know that that's not normal, but she's going to pretend that it is.
This is why I don't like adults. They just lie all the time. All right, let's go get a pet.
Okay, so you walk into the magical menagerie, and there's pets of all sorts. There's even pets that aren't even allowed at Hogwarts, like snakes or other, different birds that aren't owls. Yes. What do you do?
I definitely want an owl. It seems like a practical pet. Also can take care of the mail and all that shit.
All that shit.
I would put it probably better than that. I don't expect Felix to have such a foul mouth. He is 11, but I don't know. Maybe he does. Maybe that's why nobody else in his family likes him. But I would like an owl. I definitely want probably a great horned owl because I just love the little tufts, Mm-hmm. Maybe one that's got sort of like reddish orange eyes.
Okay. You find one such owl and are able to purchase it.
Of course. Oh, yes, I remember its name. Schroeder the owl. And remember, I mean, I read it on my character sheet. That is 3 years old.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look for a scraggly cat that just needs love, and yeah.
Perfect. You are definitely able to find one such cat, perhaps the runt of the litter that sort of is being neglected by the owner and the rest of the cats.
Yep, this is my buddy.
I think I'm also going for an owl, probably a great gray, I think was what I had picked out.
Yeah, I lied. My owl's a Scops owl, not a
But
great
it can
horn.
be changed to a great horn. That's fine, if that's
I feel
what
like
you
there's
want.
a reason why I picked Scops owl, but I don't remember.
I don't know.
They have
just stick
tufts
with what
too,
I had.
but anyway. Continue, Ellie, sorry.
You're good. I'm going to stick with what I had.
Perfect. And you are also able to purchase your owl. After that, you are directed to Madame Malkin's robes for every occasion to get your school uniforms.
Great. Now,
Okay.
for first years, it's like a nondescript robe until we're sorted, right?
Correct, yes. You will just have your black robes until such of the time that you are sorted into your house, and then magic will make whatever house colors are necessary appear on your robe along with the house crest.
Right. Cool. Yeah, I'll get the standard robes. I feel like I want to begrudgingly buy something that is the color yellow or gold, thinking that that's what I'll get sorted into.
Okay. What are you thinking?
Um,
Like a scarf or...
we'll do some like gloves or mittens or
gloves.
something, you know. It gets
Okay,
cold
perfect.
at Hogwarts.
It does. It does get cold at Hogwarts.
Schmog ports.
At Pink Farts
Mhm.
on Mars.
Yes.
Or on the moon. What is it? It's the moon or Mars?
I think it's on Mars.
I feel like it is on
It's on
Mars.
I think so.
Pig farts.
You can't go to Pig Farts. It's on Mars. You
on
need a
Mars.
spaceship.
God,
Or you need a rocket ship.
fucking
You have a
love
rocket
that
ship,
so much.
Oh my god.
I'm looking up Scops owls right now, and they're so fucking cute.
Maybe that's why you picked a Scops owl.
So adorable.
Oh man.
I assume I'm pronouncing that correct. There's no E in there, so I imagine it's not scopes, but
You could probably Google
how to
to
pronounce
ask
it.
how it's pronounced.
Yeah, but then it'll play and it'll pick up in the recording, and I don't want to do
Okay.
that.
That's fine. It won't play into your headphones.
It'll play into my
So
everything
it
that I
picks
hear
up
in
cystic
my
noise.
Yeah, it's on a loop, so it gets my mic and everything playing through my desktop.
Got it.
That's why I
Okay.
have to hear my voice as an echo. It's very
That
annoying.
would kill me. Okay.
You get used to it.
Okay. So after that, you will all be picked up by your respective guardians, dropped off by your professor, and the next time you see each other will be at the sorting feast. So, a couple days pass. It's now September 1st. And you're taking a rocket ship to Mars. No.
Space.
No, you're
final
getting
frontier.
on the...
I was about to say,
And then we run into our Star Trek characters.
yeah, just on
Yes.
the way.
Yes!
Felix and
Nope.
Tag meet.
They're the ones you're not actually taking a rocket ship. You're taking a battleship style star cruiser.
You're being captained by Captain D's nuts.
Captain D's nuts on the Chattahoochee.
The USS Chattahoochee. Oh
We've
my
got to
God.
play another Star Trek game.
We do.
Oh,
we
I've
do.
been watching the
appropriate for an
OG
annual.
show like
Isn't it so fun?
religiously. I love it.
Such a good show. Okay, so you're on the Hogwarts Express. And what do? Do you like you're each entering, you're walking up. Do you
If
look for
I-
each other? Do you go to a cabin on your own?
If I spot either of them, I would probably go sit with them because I deep down am socially awkward and don't like mingling with people I don't know.
Do you want to make a perception check to see if you see them?
Oh God, I can certainly try. Can't I? Do good for me. That's an 11.
I'll say that you find Reese, but not Ellie.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
You know, on a train. So that's a thing.
Where's the other one?
I didn't see it, but you know, there's lots of kids on here, so it's hard to figure out where everybody is.
Can I see if I can
Yes.
Find Ellie. Oh. That is a 12.
That's 1 point higher than what I got.
I'll say that as y'all are passing by one of the cabins, you hear Ellie like giving herself a pet talk inside.
That sounds.
Do you wanna give yourself a pep talk?
Am I by myself? Like in the
Yeah, you're
cabin?
by yourself.
Okay. Just like, okay, you can do this. Just walk out the door and go find them.
We're gonna knock on the door. Karen, hey.
Oh, that's even better. Hello, come in.
Are you talking to yourself?
Yes, it does happen.
Okay, sure.
Seem weirder.
Well,
Well, are we excited? I'm a bit
guess.
nervous myself.
I'm a little excited to be out of the house.
No idea what to expect, to be honest.
Me neither.
This is completely out of my any kind of experience.
Me
Most
too.
I know
Thank
is
goodness.
like watching my brother go through the whole thing. So I've, heard stories from him, but
Oh, so your family's been in this whole thing, huh?
yeah, like a lot.
Is he still here, or is he?
No, he's
much older?
graduated.
All right.
He works. He makes brooms.
Oh, that's cool.
Like, to sweep?
To fly. To fly. To fly, Reese. That's what we do with brooms. We fly them. Are you? Do you have wizards and witches in your family?
No. I'm the first.
Well, you are. Well, I don't quite know what to tell you, but it's a bit crazy. It's a bit weird. But hey, you can do a lot of cool things with magic. What about you, Ellie?
The only other witch in my family is my Aunt Avery. She had nothing but wonderful things to say about Hogwarts, though, so I'm quite excited. I just don't know what house I'm going to be in.
I have an idea.
I saw you. Would I have seen him buy the yellow thing?
Probably.
I saw you purchased yellow. Are you thinking
Every single witch
Hufflepuff?
and wizard in my family has been sorted into Hufflepuff, so I just sort of assumed that that's how things are gonna go.
Is that bad?
You don't seem thrilled.
I mean, I don't know. It's fine, I guess. It's what it's what I'm expecting. It's just I don't know. Don't super get along with every single witch and wizard in my family, so they're just so I don't know, bubbly, sociable, friendly, and I'm just I'm a little bit to myself, and I find what I want and I go do that thing,
There's nothing wrong with that.
Maybe you
I'm a
won't
bit
end
that
up.
way myself.
Yeah.
Maybe you won't end up in Hufflepuff then.
Yeah, but that would be it would be a whole thing. A whole thing. I don't think the family would much like that. Not that I care, don't care at all.
No, totally.
What about you guys? What houses are you expecting?
I have no idea, to be honest.
Well, then you can't be disappointed.
That is true. I feel like I'll probably end up in Ravenclaw or maybe Slytherin. I don't see myself in Hufflepuff.
Be cautious about Slytherin, Mostly the bad witches and wizards come out of there.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
All right.
troublesome.
Well, I guess we'll see them.
At this point in time, you hear a knock on the door. Any candy from the trolleys, dearie?
Oh, yes. Absolutely. Have you guys tried... Have you had some of the... You familiar with wizarding candies?
No, tell me what's good.
Gotta do the chocolate frogs. Watch out. They'll try to get away from you. Birdie Bots... I think it's a little overrated, honestly. There's just... It's every flavor. So you could get... you could get something good. Like pepper. Or you could get something like vomit or earthworm. And that is... Honestly, last time I got one, bit straight into an earthworm. Tasted like blood. It was awful, honestly. That's a true story.
True story.
True story. True. Felt sick for the whole day. It's great. Fairy floss. It's just spun sugar. It's great. There's something like lemon
Ice
drops
Rice?
or something.
There's lemon drops. There's ice.
Lemon
Rice.
drops are my favorite. Yeah. What's the pumpkin thing? Pumpkin
pasties.
Yeah, those are good.
Pasties, pasties.
I don't know, whichever.
Pasties.
Pasties?
That.
You
Leave me
keep
alone.
giving me all the material.
Did you remember when you posted that meme in our chat? It's fine.
I want a bunch of lemon drops and some pumpkin pasties.
I'll get some chocolate frogs.
Okay, how many? How many chocolate frogs? Doesn't matter. I'm gonna roll for your cards.
We'll go with. Let's go with 5. Reese likes chocolate.
5. Okay.
I'll get 2 chocolate frogs and some pumpkin pasties.
I am going to try to buy their candy for them.
Okay. Are you trying to be sneaky about it?
Sure.
Okay. Roll stealth.
I hate rolling things. How do you guys do this all the time? Oh, wait, my stealth is actually...
I was gonna say you actually have.
Yeah,
good
you
stealth,
should have
if I
good
remember
stealth.
correct.
Why do I keep rolling single digits?
Will this be
My
against
stealth
passive perception?
is a +5, and I rolled a 3!
Oh lord.
Okay, dice jail. I will grab another d20.
I guess roll perception, y'all.
8.
I got a dirty 20.
Fuck me.
Got a 16.
So you both notice that Felix is paying for your candy.
I just start, coughing to try and, I don't know, hide it.
I'm tempted to just
Throws
let
gold.
it happen.
Mistime the cough with the jingle of coins.
I'm just gonna let him think he's sneaky.
I try to look smug and nonchalant in the corner.
Cheers, mate.
Drop a couple coins, pick them up, put them back in my pocket.
Cheers, mate. Thanks for that.
Yeah, cheers. That was terrible.
Can I see the frog moving around? Or it's a fully sealed in thing, right? I can't see inside it.
Yeah,
Right.
it's only when you open it that the frog has a good jump in it. You don't see the frog while it's closed.
So Felix, you said be careful with these. They jump.
Yeah. It's honestly, just open it, mate.
So I'm gonna open it carefully with my hand over the thing, ready to gently grab the frog.
Mm-hmm.
Just gently
Make
open it.
a dexterity saving throw to see if you catch it.
Okay. Okay, this is gonna be Awesome. That was cocked. Oh, that's a 10.
I'll say that you managed to grab onto it.
Kind of like fumble with it and like get it like its head right there and just hold it.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't get
So
away.
is this alive?
I wouldn't think about it too hard.
Okay, I'm just gonna like put it in my mouth. I'm just kind of hesitate before I bite down into it.
Honestly, horrifying to think about.
Yeah.
I know.
Right?
It's terrifying.
And you turn over the card, and the card you've got is number 61, Havelock Sweeting, a British wizard and magizoologist well known for being an expert on unicorns.
See, it came up. The cards came up.
Sorry, what was the name?
Oh shoot.
Something
Let me go back.
sweeting?
Pavlov Sweeting?
Havelock, Havelock.
I like
Havelock.
Pavlov.
Pavlov.
Yeah.
My name is Pavlov Sweeting.
BioBrain. That's just the first thing that came to that I heard was
Right.
Pavlov.
I mean, fair.
So,
I'll
wait,
try an open one.
I'm gonna ask you a lot of questions because you seem very familiar with all this, and I don't. Why is the picture moving?
The picture moves.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah,
I'm like lean into your space.
It's Havelock. You know,
but the
people aren't
picture.
statues. Come on.
But
But it's a picture.
And while you're talking to Felix, you look away from the card for a second, and then when you look back, he's no longer there.
where'd he go?
I mean, they can't stay around all day. They got things to do.
This is very strange.
What does the picture have to do?
It's just like you just gotta think a lot less. I know that might be
I'm
hard for
so-
you, but like
I'm
you
so
just
confused.
this is just like this is honestly some of the most mundane shit. So
I have so many questions.
Immediately rips open my own box. to
So
see the
many
card.
questions.
Okay, do you even try to catch your frog?
Probably as like an afterthought, yeah.
Okay, then do a dex saving throw at disadvantage.
Okay. What is my dex? It's probably not great. Disadvantage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's an 11.
You do actually barely manage to catch it then. Wow.
Dope.
Perfect. Okay, let's see what you got for your card. Now, I do have to sort of like sift through these because some of them are too modern for our time period.
right.
Okay, this one's fine. You got number 46, Miranda Goshawk.
Miranda Goshawk. Okay.
Goshawk. She's a witch and celebrated author who specialized in writing charm spellbooks, such as the Standard Book of Spells.
She wrote the Standard Book of Spells.
Benji, do you know things?
Goshawk.
What?
Huh?
Goshawk.
Goshawk.
You knew
Thanks.
how it
I
was
don't know how to
pronounced.
pronounce things. Please make corrections.
Yeah. Okay. This is why I posted that meme in the group chat. We love you for it, Emily.
Yeah, I can't pronounce anything for
Trey pissing.
viewers that have made it this far. It's like a notorious thing.
Pronouncing or typing.
Or typing. Yes,
Something
everything.
Benji.
My favorite is is drunk Emily. My favorite is like
So funny.
Tipsy Biggs. She's my favorite version.
Thanks.
The
So
typos
glad.
are immediate and they are pronounced.
So funny.
It's
The
so
typos IRL are also immediate and
But you fix them and you catch them. When you're drunk, you just send it, and it's
no.
glorious.
I mean when I'm drunk, the typos
Oh.
IRL are also immediate.
See, for me, I don't know why, but when you said IRL, I'm like, oh, when you're not drunk, because that's reality.
No,
When
I
you're drunk,
legit,
nothing's real. Go ahead
Right?
and steal that traffic cone.
I legit just think about the time I was on my second drink and I spilled half of it on you.
You did, right into my lap.
And then you cried about it.
You
then
were
I
so
cried about it.
sad, and I was like, it's okay. It's all right. Alcohol dries really fast.
Yeah, I remember that. I always think about that, which is
Yeah.
why I stop at 1 drink now.
Not like it affects you any differently.
Fine.
Anyway.
Yes, so that's who your card is, Casey.
Cool. She's very excited that she has a book by this person.
That's right, because the Standard Book of Spells,
We have the Standard Book of
Volume
Spells.
1,
Yes.
is one of your textbooks.
Great.
So, like, any well-known ritual wizard can be on these cards.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing.
Okay. And people... Do you collect these? Is that like a thing?
I mean, some people do. Not really my thing, but there are people that are like religious card collectors. It's a whole different world.
Okay.
Gotta catch 'em all and all that.
Gotta catch.
It's in 1993.
Oh my god.
Is there a game designed around the Chocolate Frogs cards? Because there should be.
You know,
Do you have them battle each other?
I feel like it's kind of just like baseball cards and stuff.
yeah, there's
Miranda
just
Miranda
goes
goes
different,
on, I choose you.
Fucking lame.
there's just different levels of rarity. You've got bronze, silver, and gold level rarities.
They should battle each other. I mean, they're fucking wizards, man.
Yeah, you play
Like in
you pick the
Pokemon.
card and like
Exactly.
a hologram comes up. Follow
Right?
you.
We live in a magic world and we can make magic cards battle each other.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I will say in Yu-Gi-Oh though, it's holograms. It's not like actual monsters. It's the holograms of the monsters. It's all
My
science.
blue eyes.
My blue eyes.
I feel like it'd be a bit hard to like collect the wizards themselves though, so holograms make sense.
Right.
Yeah. So after that, there's a prefect. We'll say here, let's roll for what house they're in.
I should ask, what year is it?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we never told Benji.
I don't know what year it is.
It's definitely not the 90s.
No, it's not.
I'm so sorry.
Is it the
guessing
10s or
it's-
the 20s?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember what year we had it in.
It's either
it's
the 10s or the 20s.
1941.
Oh, fuck. I'm so
1941.
wrong.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, cool. So things
we're
are
like-
about to get like real
Yes.
spicy
Yeah, it's
in
like
the
right
non-magic
before the
world.
World War.
Yeah. Actually, it's already
Well, the
kind
Second
of
World
like,
War.
Yeah, it's
Moving
already.
Yeah. Yeah. I forgot to tell you that. Yeah.
So you and I are very aware of it. Felix is probably not.
Felix has got no clue.
I don't know what the real
I'm
world
just glad
is.
to like.
But I will
escape
say,
the normal
for
world.
a little context, this is about the time that like Grindelwald is starting to like come on the rise as well. So
Oh, so we got like real Nazis and wizard Nazis.
Yeah.
You
I'm
got
only
all-
aware of the wizard Nazis.
Yeah.
Little do you know, Muggles suck just as bad.
Wow. Crazy. Humanity's terrible? Weird.
In all forms.
Yeah. This also means that like some of the professors from like the books are like going to Hogwarts right now. And
I didn't think about that.
Well, I mean,
And-
remember, so audience, me, Bigler, and Casey played this game several years ago. We did a couple
like 3
sessions
years
in
ago.
it. And yeah, my character met Tom Riddle.
Who's at school right now.
And one of my
forgot.
best friends was like one of the blacks.
Mm-hmm.
I forget which one, but
Alfred.
right.
Which I don't know if we're gonna get that far today.
Probably
but
not.
we'll see.
It's fine.
Yes, yeah. It was a whole thing where I just pulled names out of like the Harry Potter canon and just did what I wanted with them because
Well, who gives a shit?
Because fuck J.K.
Yep.
Rowling.
Right,
fuck
exactly.
J.K. Rowling. Exactly.
So
yeah.
glad this is unofficial and totally
And she
not
makes
endorsed
no
by her
problem.
in any
Say
way.
Fuck Joanne.
Right?
Yeah. Which is why I legit felt not bad at all doing whatever the fuck I wanted with those characters.
Right.
But yeah, so let's say the prefect came from Hufflepuff House and just comes by and says, "It's about time to put your robes on. We're coming up on Hogwarts pretty quickly. Make sure you're ready to disembark. Please leave all of your luggage on the train. It will make its way up to your rooms. And enjoy the sorting." And like he goes by and says that to like every what looks like new first year cabin.
Cool. All right. Well, time to head up to the castle.
So the train slows down and comes to a stop, and you step off, and the gamekeeper, Og, is there to escort you to the boats. OGG. Og. I'm assuming there's no other way that can be pronounced.
It's
So we're gonna
actually
go with that.
Og.
It's a guga,
It's a guga.
actually.
And Og is going to sort of direct you to the boat so you can get in. It's four to boat. Make sure there's a boat for everyone. Sharing is caring. And I'm assuming you all get in the same boat.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I think, is this, well, actually, yeah, I think Felix, while we're in the boat, is looking for the giant squid.
Squid.
Yeah.
Okay.
So y'all would
roll
see him like looking over the boat.
Roll an investigation check to see if you can see this giant squid in the dark.
It's a new die. It's not the other one. Don't fuck me.
Don't fuck me, Gil. Yeah, all you
Man's got the Will
see.
Wheaton curse.
All you
I
see,
can't be a player. This is why I'm the DM.
all you see is the moon and the stars reflecting on the water. That's so funny.
Man. I guess
And
he's
you
not
come-
out tonight. He's elusive, that sea beast.
Oh, the what now?
There's a giant squid that lives in the lake. I've always heard tales of it, but I've never, haven't gone to the school before, so I thought, maybe I'd see it.
Okay.
Some people think it's Godric Gryffindor himself. So, I personally think it's super weird for somebody to just, decide to be a squid, so I'm not sure if I'm in that camp of belief, but,
The hell is with this school?
It's fine. I've not heard of many stories of it attacking children.
Oh, but there are some.
I haven't,
Lovely.
vetted those sources yet, so.
I guess
Lovely.
this. I guess while we're in the boat, Reese is just kind of ask, so where are you guys from?
I don't know that I've ever thought.
Shit. The United Kingdom.
I would assume, Felix, based on your accent, probably the south of England.
Sure, that sounds great.
Benji, who IRL knows a ton about any sort of
I
UK
know,
English
Jesus.
accent.
No
Family
idea.
in the UK.
No idea. Pick somewhere in northern
I
England.
have
I'll be
no-
from there.
My character's from like the like completely not where my family is. I have family.
Well, and the thing is, Felix's family
Scotland.
probably lives in some sort of, like, magic, countryside.
wizard community out.
Yeah.
in
We
nowhere.
probably actually have, like, an estate, So,
The only thing really in her backstory that would pertain to her location is that, like, her family's pretty well off, but I don't know.
Okay, so
I
probably
didn't put anything specific.
probably southern England too, for like Bath, Oxford, London area. Nothing. Cool.
yeah, that's where
I'm
we're
from Wales.
We could say, how about Oxford? Sure.
Oxford.
Cool.
What about you?
I'm from Pontypridd in the south of Wales.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Little community called Caifardra.
Sure.
Cool. So wizards don't know about the reputation of that. That's awesome.
No, not really. We got enough to worry about.
Kind of a rough neighborhood, but it's another reason I'm kind of glad to be here and not back home.
Yeah, I don't think you have to worry about... Well, I was about to say you don't have to worry about rough neighborhoods here, but that's not... You have to worry about rough places. The Forbidden Forest. Duh, that's rough. Maybe don't go there. Hence the name. But, I'm sure they'll give us the rundown.
Probably, yeah. I mean, I would assume at least.
I guess we sail along.
Yes. So as you come around the bend, you see Hogwarts for the first time. Pig farts for the first time.
Ah, pig farts.
It is exceedingly impressive with sprawling terraces and high towers, and you see the forest and the fields, and you see some like weird things sticking up in the distance. You're not sure. Well, Felix probably knows that it's Quidditch pitch stuff, but the other two would not. And yes, the boat continues on.
Nice.
And eventually, you come to a stop, and you are greeted by Professor Rumble Roar.
Rumble Roar. That's so much about you.
Who's the Transfiguration Professor at this point in time.
Amazing.
And I want to say an actual lion, but we're not going to do that. Oh, yeah, no, it's Dumbledore.
What?
Yeah, Professor Dumbledore greets you, and he's currently well, I guess I could just talk as him. Oh, this is gonna be so funny. My old man voice.
We
You got
love
it.
an old man voice.
Welcome, children.
I have to like prepare myself for this.
Good luck.
This is gonna come out so wrong.
Girl, just spit it out. Jesus fuck, dude.
Okay. Welcome, students. I can't do this. Okay. He says, welcome, students.
She gives
can't
up on
do
the
it.
accent.
I can't do it. And he will introduce himself. He is the assistant headmaster, Professor Dumbledore, and also the Transfiguration Professor. And he will take you into the Great Hall, where you all see candles on the ceilings, and there's ghosts flying about, and you have the different houses all seated. and you are all walked up to the front of the hall where the staff table is, and you are all directed to stand. And Dumbledore says, "Here is the sorting hat. Step forward as your name is called, and the sorting hat will be placed on your head, and it will decide which house best suits you." And then he will begin calling names alphabetically. Eventually, we get to, okay, who's first?
Reese, I think.
Yeah, I think Reese.
We're going by last name.
Yes. So I need you to tell me how to pronounce your last name again. Is it just Colley?
Yeah.
Okay. Reese Colley. And you will walk up to...
Step up, yeah. Just kind of like, still just wide-eyed and fucking can't believe whatever the fuck is going on.
Mm-hmm. And Pat will say, you crave knowledge, but you also are a rather creative individual, and you have your own need to prove yourself and defend yourself and others. But I think the most important thing for you is your willingness to learn. You must be a Ravenclaw! And the whole Ravenclaw table will clap. And there's little spots where you can sit, where first years will, find their way. Next up is Felix. Right? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H.
Yes.
Felix. So, Felix Foley. And there's some... You see, like, the Hufflepuff table is, like, getting ready.
Oh, great. Here we go. I just sort of reluctantly walk up there.
Okay. You're a stubborn one, aren't you?
I guess so.
I'm not sure that you quite fit in with your family. I feel like you've probably never really felt like you belonged, have you?
I guess that's a way of putting it.
And you're always striving to prove yourself. I think it better be Slytherin! And
Felix is like, shit.
And the Slytherin table claps very politely. And the rest of the houses are just like stunned.
Dad's not gonna be happy about this. And I just sort of get up and walk over to the Slytherin table and sit down.
A couple more names pass. And then Elliot Hemlock.
Walk up.
You put the hat on. I see you too want to prove yourself, but you seek knowledge, you seek freedom, and you want to explore the world.
I'd say so, yes.
I believe it better be Ravenclaw.
Immediately go sit by Reese. Hello!
Great.
Yeah.
Just kind of look over at Felix.
I'm gonna kind of lean over to Reese and be like, "That's the house he said all the bad wizards go to, didn't he?"
Yeah.
I don't think he's bad, is he? He didn't seem bad.
I didn't get the vibe, but I need to stop using fucking, like, I didn't get the vibe.
I don't get the vibe.
Vibe check.
Totally
Vibes.
40s
check.
lingo. Felix is starting to concoct this plan in his head because he's grown up hearing that Slytherin is nothing but bad, and he is not... He was expecting to maybe not fit in with Hufflepuff, but he was not happy about getting sorted into Slytherin, so he's concocting this plan in his head to cost Slytherin as many house points as possible. And that idea is helping him get through.
Oddly enough, very Slytherin behavior, too.
That is very Slytherin.
Right?
Oh, man.
So, we're going to actually skip forward now. You all will end up in your dormitories. Felix, you end up in the dungeons with the other snakes. But you have a really nice view of the
lake.
The lake. Yeah. And Ellie and Reese, y'all get directed to the Ravenclaw common room, which is essentially just a giant library. You have to answer riddles to get in, and so have fun. I'm gonna pull up like really crappy riddles eventually that y'all, anytime you have to go to the common room, will have to answer. But your prefect solves this first one as they let you into the common room. And you're told that you will be given your timetables the next morning, and to head off to bed to prepare for classes the next day. And I think this is a good place to take a break.
Nice.
Woohoo.
Very
nice. Okay, so the next morning, you all head down to the Great Hall, and you get your timetables, and your first class is Slytherin and Ravenclaw Herbology.
Yay.
If you notice, normally in the book, Slytherins and Gryffindors are like paired for everything, but because we have Slytherin and Ravenclaw characters, that will be our go-to.
I feel like that's a dick move to always pair
It kind
them
of
together.
really is.
Asking for trouble.
It
Right?
would make more sense to have like Gryffindor with Ravenclaw and Slytherin with Hufflepuff.
It would.
Or Gryffindor with Hufflepuff, because Gryffindors are normally kind of brash and loud, and Hufflepuffs normally get along with everyone. And
Slytherin Ravenclaw friendships are a dangerous combination.
I know,
Very
but it could be really fun.
Hufflepuffs are just like the wizard stoners.
I'm a Hufflepuff.
Same. Chill.
I'm a Ravenclaw normally,
Same.
so, you know. Felix will seek you guys out immediately, and I believe most of the people in his house are kind of giving him the cold shoulder. Oh, and I feel like I already want to have done something. Like I feel like I want to have, like, I don't know, like, greased the stairs or something. Like, I want to have already done a prank or something, or thrown some mattresses out the window or something. Well, we're in the dungeons.
Your window opens into the water, so maybe
That
don't
might be better.
No!
It's a magic school. They can fix it.
Get on Albus's
You
radar.
ever heard of
day one.
prestidigitation?
So what do you want to do?
Okay, I either want to put pitch all over the grand staircase, or put fish in the upperclassmen's beds.
Okay, let's roll 1 through 3. You do the pitch, and 4 through 6, you put the fish. It's a 1, so you're gonna put pitch on the stairs.
Nice.
Okay. I need you. Are you trying to be sneaky about it, or are you purposely trying to get caught?
I'm purposefully trying to get caught.
Okay. Well, as you begin to put pitch on the stairs, the paintings in the area are immediately going to run and report what you're
I'm just
doing.
like, hello? Yes? Good to see you? right?
And
Rowena, nice. Mm-hmm. Godric.
after you get like 4 steps down
Elga?
or something, Professor Dumbledore comes up and says, "Excuse me, young man. What exactly are you doing?"
I mean, I think it's pretty clear, actually, if you look at it.
He's going to clean up the mess with magic. And he's going to...
So much hard work just down the drain. You
take
didn't
the
even let
remainder of
anybody
it from
step in
you.
it.
And he's going to say, "I believe that is going to be a detention this Friday. And
Anything but detention and taking points from my house.
he's going to look at you.
Can I try to be a little bit more convincing?
You can roll persuasion. He's gonna roll insight.
Fuck. Persuasion.
He actually didn't roll great, so let's see what it comes out
Okay,
to.
my persuasion's kind of okay. Yes. That is a 22.
Oh, that's probably gonna be good enough, actually. Because I rolled pretty bad for him. Let me get to
I
my-
will just get the hint of a tear in my eyes. I'm like, don't take points from my house.
I'm just kind of dying at that. What did I name this under? Perry Hodder? Is that what I named it under? Is that what the...
Okay, sorry. My brain.
Harry Potter?
I think I
okay,
named it Perry Hodder
I
instead of
think
Harry
of things
Potter.
in images.
Perry has
and so when you
never
say
been
Perry
hotter.
Hodder,
Perry the
my-
platypus?
yeah, my brain like thinks of like a hunky Perry the platypus. Harry Hodder.
I'm so glad I didn't have like a mouthful of like drink when I heard you say that.
I literally can't find my... Oh, there's my thing.
It's like
No,
the
that's the old
hunky
one.
dory picture.
I mean,
where
that's the
it's
new
like
one.
a bodybuilder's body.
I had a
like,
teacher.
Dory.
My AP Euro teacher in high school would always say hunky dory all the time. Amazing. Hunky dory. Shout out to
I need to send you guys that
my AP
meme.
Euro teacher.
I can't find... Where is it? Where is it? Ah!
Amanda, I just need you to be aware that on the steps of the palace is stuck in my head because you
steps
spread
of the
pitch on the stairs.
palace.
Here it is.
I was between
I found it.
Grease and Pitch, and I decided to go Pitch.
On the steps of the
Spread pitch on the
palace.
stairs.
Okay,
I was caught unawares.
yeah, you're lucky. He rolled really, really bad, or else he probably would have seen through
Just
you.
so convincing.
Because he has a...
This will do
Really
wonders for
nice.
my ego.
I was about to say that.
And he's gonna take 10 points from Slytherin.
Dang it. Of course you're taking 10 points from Slytherin. You're a
Off to breakfast
You're a
with you,
Gryffindor.
please.
Of course you're gonna do that. I see how it is, you know, this
Off
whole
to breakfast,
rivalry.
please.
Fine,
And
I'm
he's just
leaving.
going to usher you to breakfast.
I go making as big a scene the
Do we-
entire way.
Do we see Dumbledore
Put
walk
on,
in?
roll a performance check.
I will
please.
roll a performance check. But what's my performance? It's... got a 2. Plus 4 is a 6.
Okay, Dumbledore gets a little twinkle in his eye as you walk away.
I don't like that. Stop that. Whatever you're doing. It's really annoying. Quit that.
Okay, so y'all eat breakfast. All the Slytherins are immediately pissed because you're at -10 and everyone else is at 0.
My plan is working.
So y'all head toward herbology after you get your timetables.
Of course.
And where am I? Here. So you walk in, and your professor for herbology is named Professor Time, like Thyme, because that's cute. And there's no herbology professor listed at all for this time period, so I made her up. And she's this cute little old woman, and she goes, "So, I need help with denoming my garden. There's a huge infestation in the gardens around the greenhouse, and so we need to, as a class, denome it." And she's going to go into the process of how you have to, like, stun the gnomes, and you have to catch them, and
Chuck
that they
'em.
bite, and you gotta chuck them out, and yeah, into the forest and all that stuff. You don't go in the forest, but you chuck them into the forest type thing. Yeah.
She's got us doing manual labor on day 1. We're only 11.
It just reminds me of the one bit of the like Chamber of Secrets game on the GameCube.
Yeah.
Where
Yep,
you
I
like
never played that.
it's literally you stun gnomes and then like punt them over a fence.
Yeah.
Well, I know that, like,
It's straight out of book 1, right?
I don't think it's out of book.
Book 2.
Oh, book 2, because you go to the Weasley's house and you
Yeah.
checking gnomes.
Yeah. Correct.
Checking gnomes.
So it is something that children do, just not Felix Folly children.
We have people for that.
This is servant stuff.
Okay,
I'm
so
I'm preparing you right now. I'm 1000% throwing gnomes at either other students or the professor. This is what I'm like as a player, so.
well, the
Reese is just like-
professor is going
Unleash.
to watch from the greenhouse. The professor's going to go and do some stuff with her
Where it's
plants and
safe.
stuff. Where it's safe, yes. And
Glass can be broken, Professor.
They had a professor watch us in Diagon Alley, but not for this.
she's watching from the greenhouse.
She's watching safely behind glass. Glass.
He's just
sorry.
like with the like rather
Law.
than like using spells to stun them, he's just like punching them in the back of the head.
Okay, I need us to roll initiative.
To be honest, Felix is probably doing the same thing.
Oh, I'm fully practicing magic.
Felix has, I wonder if we have something similar, Benji, because I have martial artist. Yeah.
Yep.
Felix ain't the smartest. He's not the sharpest tool in the shed.
Somebody watch.
Oh my god.
I'm kind of mad that it was wasted here, but I got a natural 20. So
Hey.
that totals to, of course, it's going to be on the least important roll for that. That's a 23.
I got a
rolled
dirty 20.
I rolled a 1, so that's a 2.
Two.
Okay, let me roll for
Good
all these
22.
gnomes. I'm gonna have there's obviously going to be a number of gnomes in this garden. I'm gonna have one set roll at a so that we have better action economy type stuff. I watched your video, Amanda.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm trying to
Casey,
pick
what was
music.
yours again?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So Amanda,
23. I don't want that.
oh. And what were you again, Benji? You got a 2, yeah. Okay. So, first off, what happens is, you see 10 gnomes. You'll just see them throughout the garden, I will say. And Amanda, it's your move first.
Oh,
I mean, Felix.
we have to stun them?
Yeah, you can also just grab them and throw them as far away as you can.
I guess I want to try to grab them.
Okay.
Grab one.
So you're going. I need you to roll a melee attack.
Melee.
Melee.
Did you
What
say
is-
melee?
She did, like a loser.
Melee.
Melee.
Leave me alone.
I will not, and I never shall.
Go away.
What is my... Hang on, I've got to have like a bonus for this. What is my thing? What's my... To hit. What's my...
Is it just your strength score?
Is it? Is that what it would be?
That's my guess. Right?
It's not dex to like grab them.
Let me see. Bonus. Strength plus proficiency bonus.
Okay. Plus proficiency. Well, we'll see if I grab a gnome. I almost said a troll. That would be very different.
That would be very different.
Fuck me.
You rolled shit again? What a waste of a nat 20.
I'm not used to this. This is beneath me.
The gnome dodges away and sort of cackles at you.
Fuck you, gnome.
Next is Ellie.
Okay. Can I use a spell instead of trying to knock it out myself?
You can.
Okay. Can I cast Bombarda on one of them?
I mean, you
I have
can.
the spell.
That might be a
We're
bit
treating this as an
overkill.
exercise in practicing spells now that I am not in my Muggle house anymore.
I'm just gonna. Bombard is kind of like a lot.
Will she doesn't know.
This is what it's like to be a dungeon master. Your players
Go
do
for it.
crazy shit and you don't know what to do.
Go for it. Go for it.
Okay. Okay, but actually, for real, let me look at this. Because it says the spell blasts whatever it hits, creating a localized concussive explosion upon impact, but it only has me target, like, one.
Correct.
So,
I
okay.
need a different song.
This still works the same as, like, regular D&D attacks, right? This isn't different.
Yeah, your spell attack mod is
Okay.
somewhere on your sheet, and that's
Okay.
what you add.
Cool. Here's my spell attack mode. Ah, there it is. Okay.
Sorry. I'm trying to
13.
pick.
That actually does not hit.
Dope. You have nothing to worry about.
Except you're probably gonna try it again.
For sure, but now you know it's coming.
So after that, we have a lot of cute little teethy gnomes that are gonna attack y'all.
Oh, no.
So there's 10 of them.
Great.
Are we gonna pass out in our first class?
We're gonna fucking die to gnomes. Great.
just got
Should have
here.
cast a spell. Why did I grab it?
So we're
'Cause
gonna
I'm
have
stupid.
2 attack each of you.
Okay.
I
and
really
then-
am stupid. My intelligence is -1.
Yeah, but the other ones are gonna go for like other students that are also in your class that aren't y'all, right? Okay.
Good.
Okay. Spread the love.
Okay, I will definitely
Let's
cast a
use-
spell next time.
I just like whisper to you how to cast Bombard.
I know how to cast Bombarda.
So for Felix, we've got a 6 to hit and a 13 to hit.
Both miss, love.
Oh, lucky you, Felix. Okay. For Ellie, we've got a 16 to hit and a 9 to hit.
The first one hits.
Okay. So you take 1 point of piercing damage.
Ouch.
And then for... What's his name?
Reese.
Reese. I had to think about it. You've got a dirty 20 to hit and a 12 to hit.
Yeah, both those hit.
Oh no. Okay. So that's 2 points of piercing damage to you.
Total?
Total. Yeah, they just
Okay,
do
cool.
1 damage.
Okay, cool.
They're little teeny tiny gnomes. They're not like.
I have 9 HP max.
I think you should have more. Did you roll a d6 when I told you to level up?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Is it D6 plus con?
Yeah, like normal.
Famously, the reason why Joe kept
sweet.
going down.
Yeah.
So it's 8, so that's 17. Cool. So I'm at 15.
Nice. So you don't have 9 HP anymore.
Yeah. Oh wait, I'm gonna die real fucking quick.
Okay.
Nothing. Keep going.
Okay. And now it is Reese's turn.
Reese's Pieces.
Reese's Pieces.
Okay, I'm still trying to like get my shit with all the spells. What does that one do? It's been years since I've fucking read every part.
You can also just grab them and try to grab them and chuck them.
The problem
No,
is
Reese is gonna try to.
spell attack bonus is better.
Yeah,
It
Reese is
is.
gonna try to use magic because he wants to see what the fuck this shit can do. Okay. I am going to cast Devicto on one of them.
Okay.
I don't have that spell.
I have that one.
Roll to hit.
I should have cast Glaceo instead.
Is 17?
17 does hit.
Cool. So, my D6 out. Sorry, I'm using new dice, and they're in like the cool little thing.
Container, the little box or whatever.
Yeah, like
Oh,
Nice.
Very nice.
and they have little. I love them. They have little skulls and shit on them.
Oh, nice.
Rubbing these 20s together to hopefully.
Oh, it's like the carved out ones.
Oh,
They're hollow.
So cool.
Cool.
Yes.
I like them.
That's
They have
so
little
dope.
skulls on the corners.
good.
Very cool.
I
Okay.
like the dice.
So, okay, it's going to take 3 force damage and cannot take reactions until the start of its next turn.
Okay. It looks like it's barely hanging on.
Okay, cool.
Keep me hanging on.
And
Sweet.
it's I'm gonna say that you can walk up to it and chuck it if you would like.
Oh hell yeah!
Okay.
We're punting that shit into the forest.
Perfect. It's a nice kick, a nice soccer kick. I mean, a nice football kick, and it goes straight into the Forbidden Forest. Next up is Felix.
Okay, I'm gonna take a page out of Ellie's book and cast Bombarda, and it's a cantrip, so you know.
Oh, it is a cantrip.
It's
Yeah.
a cantrip.
Go for it. God, I can't believe that's a cantrip.
Right? It's crazy.
I unfortunately got a 9.
That's a miss.
Fuck.
The same gnome just tackles at you some more.
I'm gonna fucking kill you, mate. You're dead.
Ellie, it's your turn.
Felix, language. Okay, I got a 21 that time on Bombarda. So
That does
Bombarda!
hit.
That is 7 damage.
Oh, that gnome is fucking dead.
Heck yeah! Kick it out.
Would you like to kick it out?
Yeah.
Perfect.
She killed a gnome. We're just killing gnomes. And taking,
Shrug at Felix.
and taking names.
Killing them.
Okay. So we're gonna once again, 2 are gonna attack Felix.
Try it.
16 and an 8.
16 does hit.
Okay, 1
at
point
me,
of
bro.
piercing damage.
It's
2 are gonna
nothing.
attack Actually, 3 are gonna attack Ellie because she just kind of killed one of their brethren.
That's fair.
That was brutal.
That's a dirty 20, a 12, and a 12.
The dirty 20 hits, the 12 does not.
Okay, so that's 1 point. And then for Reese, we've got a 17 and a 15. Both hit, 2 points of damage.
Reese, you keep getting hit.
I'm used to fighting people, not these things.
You fight people.
That's a little
They
problematic.
call me mean shit, yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
And it's Reese's turn.
Okay, do I have anything that does an AoE?
I don't have any AoEs. I don't think.
Those spells tend to be much higher level spells.
Yeah.
You know what? Sure, let's
just follow suit with
Bombarda.
with them and cast Bombarda.
Ellie's a trendsetter.
Roll to hit.
Yeah. That's a 9.
That's a miss. And we're back to Felix.
Bombarda.
You're targeting this gnome that keeps laughing at
Yeah,
you.
this little piece of shit.
You'll
Do
never hit
something,
me.
die.
You'll never hit me.
Oh, will I? Oh, will I? That's a fucking 23, bitch.
That does hit. Roll damage. You're probably gonna kill it.
That's 5 points of damage.
Yeah, it's dead.
I pick up its corpse and I throw it at the rest of the class.
Roll, what do I want you to roll for this? Roll strength.
Strength.
Yeah, to fling it at the class. How far can you fling this gnome?
Oh, that's a bad thing to have me roll.
Well, I can't
That's a
help you with that.
4.
It doesn't quite make it all
Could
the way
I do
to the class.
athletics to get it to a 6?
Even with a 6, it wouldn't quite reach the class. You just kind of
Could I
fling
do
it into the feet.
intimidation to get it to an 8?
You just kind of fling it into the middle of, like,
It's just in the middle of a field.
yeah, kind of
just
halfway
picturing-
between where you're standing in the class. You just kind of fling the dead body.
It's like,
I'm
you know, when
picturing
you like,
Felix like,
gonna-
take this! And it's-
it's like, yeah, when you like throw a paper airplane and it goes straight down.
Yeah, that's essentially what happens. Ellie!
That was a bigger moment in my head.
Bombarda.
Roll the hit.
That misses. That's a 10.
Good for me. Okay, so we've
I
got
was distracted by Felix.
7 left.
I'm a very
3 are gonna now attack Felix, and 3 are gonna.
Do
and
your
2 will
worst.
attack Ellie, and 2 will attack Reese. So, here's for Felix. That's a 18 plus a 23, and the other one's a 6. So I'm
Okay,
assuming 2
two
of those
hit.
hit. Okay.
Yes.
So 2 points of piercing damage, Felix.
Oh,
2 are gonna attack Ellie.
That hurts so much.
We've got a 19 and an 8.
19 hits.
1 point of piercing damage. And 2 are gonna attack Reese. A 8 and a 12. I can do math.
I can't.
Just 12 hits.
Then that's 1 point of piercing damage.
Yee.
Reese, how are you doing?
I'm alright.
Do we have means of healing people?
I do have one.
Oh, I don't. I can make your teeth really big.
Reese, I believe I also selected a healing spell for you.
Well, it doesn't make sense for Felix to have a healing spell. He's not
It
going to
really
think about
doesn't.
that.
Wow. I love. Wow. Wow.
It's true.
Sorry, I'm losing my shit at I can make your teeth really big.
It's true. it's true.
Yeah, I think Benji. I think I picked a Pisky for you, so you should have a healing spell as well.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And now it is Reese's turn.
Cool. We're gonna lather, rinse, repeat with the Bombarda, because that's the cantrip, and yay.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 1.
That's a miss.
So no.
Felix.
Great. Okay. I'm going to cast. How many spell slots do I actually have?
Yeah, at second level you have 3 first level slots, and that's for everyone.
For everybody? Oh, nice.
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to cast. I'm going to try to cast. I'm going to try to cast this Dinsagio spell on one of these.
Is that the teeth enlarging
It's the
spell?
teeth one.
Okay.
I'm gonna try.
Roll
I'm gonna
the
try really
hit.
hard. Very nice, very nice. That is a 23. It's the same roll I got last time.
That
So-
will hit.
They, whichever gnome I targeted, their 2 front teeth grow abnormally long, protruding downwards past their chin. And they take 2d8 psychic damage.
Oh my god, they're gonna be so fucking dead.
And they have disadvantage on the next attack roll they make before the end of my next turn. Not that it will probably matter.
It's not gonna matter.
It's a 6 and a 5.
Yeah. The gnome literally, like, the teeth grow so long it, like, it explodes. I don't know. Like, that's so overkill for this gnome, it's not even funny.
I want to once again try to throw the gnome. You know what? I'm gonna aim for the greenhouse. I'm gonna throw this dead gnome at the greenhouse.
Okay, strength.
Fuck me. Come on, Felix. Come on. Ah! 17.
Okay, you throw the remains of this gnome toward the greenhouse and it splatters against the greenhouse walls. And you see Professor Time look up in horror.
I'm gonna
"Oh
try
my
to go.
God."
I'm gonna try to like make an obvious reaction but look like I can't believe that like that hit the greenhouse or something. Like
Roll performance. No, roll deception.
Deception. That is a dirty 20.
It's great.
Thank you.
Well,
Dirty
dirty 20.
20.
She has a dirty 22. She rolled a nat 19.
Rollies.
What? No. Nat
Oh.
19 for 22.
Fuck.
Sorry. Yeah, no, she saw through you.
Shit.
She is not having this.
Shit.
It is the greenhouse is a little bit of a distance away though, so she's only gonna get to the door and she's going to yell, "Stop that! We're not here to hurt these beings. We just need them out of the garden. They're pests. They don't need to be killed."
I'm hardly the first person that killed a gnome today.
Shut up, Felix.
I
And,
mean, it was all me, all
Ellie,
the
it's
time.
your turn. Keep in mind, your professor is now watching. Ellie,
Okay.
it's your turn.
Okay, I don't know if I could do this or not, so just tell me. Can I activate one of the gnomes to throw, or no?
Yeah, roll a spell attack.
Cool.
We're
Um,
just killing them.
Okay, that's 18 plus like, 24.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
So you're able to Accio this gnome to you,
And just-
then you fling it into the forbidden forest. Good.
Cool.
Oh lord, why was Siri listening to that?
Siri, ain't nobody tell you shit.
Don't be a snitch, Siri.
And now there are 5 gnomes remaining.
We've been at Hogwarts one day and we're murderers.
3 are going to attack Felix.
Look, they put Slytherins and Ravenclaws in a class together. I don't know why. They thought this was going to go differently.
Felix, one of those is a nat 20.
Fine, man. Oh
also
no,
got
2 points?
Oh no, 2 points. I've also got a 7 and a 13.
No.
Okay. And then 1 each is going to attack Ellie and
Man, I'm such a dick.
Reese.
Okay.
Ellie, that's a 16.
That hits.
1 point. And Reese, that is a that's a 9. Okay, so that's a 12.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
So 1 point of damage. And we're back to Felix. No, Reese. It's Reese. I skipped Reese.
Right.
I'm sorry.
okay. So I am going to cast. Where did my D20 go? Petrificus Totalis on one of them.
Ooh, good.
Not killing them.
Use a spell slot, but
Yeah, not killing them.
not killing them. Oh, cool. That's a 22.
That hits. Good. The gnome freezes.
I'm gonna
Hey.
pick it up and like the soccer throw that you do, like to throw something back in bounds.
Yeah. Nice.
Like in the
And
woods.
you make it all the way to the Forbidden Forest. Now it's Felix's turn.
I will cast the spell Cantus, so that they will stop and have to belt out a song, and I will use
I
that
would hope-
opportunity to grab them.
Okay.
So, hopefully this works. That's a 10?
That misses.
Fuck. This is
And
what I get
Ellie.
for trying to be non-lethal.
I'm only switching because the professor is watching. Akia. No. 18.
18 hits.
Cool. I'm going to kick this one.
Okay, so you bring it to you and you kind of drop it so that you can punt, kind of like a football punt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then so we've got 3 left. You will each get attacked by 1.
Try.
Felix, that's a 9. That's gonna miss.
No.
Ellie, that's a 22. That's gonna hit. So take
Yeah.
1 point of damage.
Okay.
And that's a 19 for Reese.
Yeah.
And then it's Reese's turn.
Cool.
Easy,
We're gonna non-lethal it again
Mm-hmm.
and go with that with the spell. Actually, hang on. Is there a way that I could specify something as non-lethal?
Here's the thing. You can specify it's non-lethal, but when you're doing like 12 points of damage and it only has 4 hit points, it's gonna be lethal.
Oh, this won't be. This is just the Victo again.
How much does Devicto do?
Apparently, it's like 1d6 force damage, but it's
Okay,
like
I'll allow you to rule that non-lethal.
in the flavor text. It said this weak jinx is a classic training spell between duelists.
Yeah,
So-
that's fine.
Okay, so I'm gonna use that. That's not gonna hit. That is a 9.
Tragic. Felix, your professor is moving closer at this point. What do you do? This face is scaring me.
I know, I'm like, it's so tempting. But I feel like I've already been caught doing something I'm not supposed to do. Plus, I already got detention earlier at the start of the day. So I've kind of already set for the day. You know,
You've also literally like killed a living being, some of you.
does that mean we can see the, the
Thestrals?
Thestrals?
Well,
So I
they're
have
not
to
out
be
and about. They're in the forest.
I would know what they are. Okay,
Would you?
I'll
As an 11-year-old? Debatable.
grew up.
Yeah, but
Depends
Thestrals
on
are
whether
like
whether like one of your family members has seen someone die?
Yeah, they're like really
And then
bad
came
omens. They're
Ancestral.
considered unlucky and like.
I'll have to think about that. My uncle might have.
Sorry, omens.
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 Omens. Bad omens.
They're really bad omens. Okay, I'm gonna try for Cantus again.
Okay.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Is that a single target spell or does it target an area?
Single target.
Okay. Yep. That hits.
So you have to stop and belt out a song.
You killed my friend.
While you're belting that,
Faithful
I grab and I'll chuck at the forest like a good little boy.
As the gnome is yelling about how you killed his friend.
You killed my friend.
I did steal that tune from Sondheim. That was part of Sweeney Todd. Okay. Ellie, your turn.
There was a spell I hadn't used yet. Let's use, I think it's Devicto. That's like also a cantrip.
Okay.
So it's like a Jinx. That misses.
Okay. Now it's the gnome's turn. We've got 2 left. Let me see who this first one attacks. It's gonna attack Felix. Oh, that's an 8. It's gonna miss. And the second one is gonna attack Ellie. That's cocked. Ooh, you're so lucky. It was either a 2 or a 20, but it was cocked. 17.
Yeah.
So that'll be 1 point of damage. What are we sitting at? I feel like I haven't hit Felix a ton.
You hit me at least 2 or 3 times. I'm at 11 out of 16.
I'm at 5 out of 11.
Mm.
How's Reese doing?
Thumb up. Okay.
All right. Yeah, I'm at like 10 out of 17.
Okay. We're all okay. And it's Reese's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna do that same, the Devicto again, just to try to not kill something.
Mm-hmm. It's good.
Cool, that is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Good.
That is 1 point of force damage. Yay.
Hey, good. It'll be just enough for you to be able to grab it and fling it, though.
Okay, cool. So,
Perfect.
we throw.
There's only 1 gnome
Fucking
left.
wee ball.
One man to rule them all.
Felix.
I will do a classic Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay.
Attempt to.
Attempt to.
17.
17. Okay. That hits.
So I levitate him, grab him, chuck him at the woods.
Perfect. I now need raise your hand if you killed one of them. Yeah, we've got to make saves for dark magic corruption points.
That's
This
not
is-
one of my goals.
This is how true friendship starts: is complicity and murder.
This is not one of my goals. I want to be a curse breaker one day. I don't want to be a dark wizard.
I
Same,
really
but
didn't.
honestly, I'm not.
I don't even know how this shit works.
Okay,
So give me a second.
All the professor said is you just gotta like stun him and chuck him at the woods. Gave no specifics. No
Didn't
stun
teach us how to stun.
Stun is very different from
She
kill.
told us nothing.
Taught us no
Nothing.
spells.
Still,
Absolutely nothing.
still, let me read how this
Also,
works.
I don't have a stunning spell.
I
I don't
don't
have
either.
Stupefy.
Well,
What do you want
She
me
should
to
have
do?
taught it. She should have
given
taught it to
Benji
us.
didn't
Which?
his spells, I picked his spells for him. Y'all picked your spells. That is your fault.
3 years ago.
Okay.
Lord.
As the character reaches higher corruption tiers, the DC increases. higher tiers gain a corruption boon. You can remove these points.
Also, Stupefy is a 2nd level spell.
Right?
So
There are no stunning.
yeah,
Wow.
but
The
Bombarda
other one
is
is Petrificus Totalis, but that's a
It's
whole
not
spell
my
slot.
fault that they made Bombarda a
cantrip.
cantrip. A fucking cantrip.
Meanwhile,
not stupid.
That's
the
not
stunning
on
spell's
me.
a 2nd level spell.
It's not on me that they have a
Oh my
cantrip that does
God.
1d10 damage. That's not
Okay.
on me.
The chaos of inexperience is what I'm chalking them to.
Okay, how the hell does this work? Yeah, I need you both to make just a flat save DC.
So
Kind of like
no.
like
Just a
a
straight
death
D20?
save type thing. Just a
Okay, so
straight.
just a D20.
I think. I don't think there's
Okay.
a modifier for this. From what I'm
Okay.
reading.
Corruption is by chance.
I guess you can add your what's it called?
Proficiency bonus?
Proficiency.
It's not gonna matter.
14.
14
Six.
passes. 6
Six.
fails. Okay. So, oh shit. God,
Look,
I gotta
a
read about
Ravenclaw
this.
that's corrupted.
Oh my god.
So
Oh,
fun.
Ellie. Oh, Ellie.
So you're only at 1 point.
Sorry, little Ellie.
right now.
I did start this.
You did.
You get a nice corruption boon.
Ooh, that one.
When you have empowered spell as one of your meta magic options and use it on a dark spell, it costs 0 sorcery points.
Okay.
You can add that to your character sheet. It's on page 58 of the little thingamabob. So you
Okay.
Casey, am
Copy
I
that
correct
down.
in thinking we don't really have any, like, useful meta magic yet?
Not really. We just
you have 3 points.
we have
3 points,
but we
don't
haven't
have
chosen.
any skill. We don't have any meta
don't
magic
think so.
ability things
Yeah.
yet.
Correct.
Okay.
But
So really, we can convert them into spell slots.
yes.
That's kind of the thing.
But I mean, now she can, if she casts a dark spell, you have to show true remorse to get rid of this. So have fun.
I don't know if that's gonna happen.
The
with
teacher, Mrs. Time, she comes storming up. Mr. Foley, how dare you destroy living beings like that? Goodness gracious! Oh my
Did
gosh,
you
I'm going
see
to
that? Gosh, that one and then the other one too, and I pointed the one that Ellie killed. I'm like,
How dare you steal that car?
I had no idea I would be killing two
roll
beings
deception
today.
on that. She got a dirty 20.
Shit. I got an 8. Yeah, totally killed both of these guys.
Mr. Foley, who killed the other one?
I don't know, really. I think it just had a heart attack, honestly. It just sort of keeled over. Weird that happened. I think this is because of an imbalanced diet. Their cholesterol levels were just off the charts, and it's too much. It's too
Once
much.
again, roll deception. It is a harder roll this time.
That's 10.
Mr. Foley,
Little no.
I'm afraid that I don't agree with you. I really do think I need to escort you to the headmaster immediately.
Oh shoot. Oh no. Dang it. Well, I will listen to your judgment. You are the professor.
Thank you. And she is going to bring everyone into the Great Hall to have them watched, and she's going to escort you up to Dippet's office. Day
1 day of learning magic and you already killed something.
Not even a day, one class. We
I
had
only
freshmen
killed
that
one
went
of
to
them.
class.
I didn't kill both of them. I'm just being a good friend.
Oh my god. The thing is, more of them were killed. The bodies were just punted into the Forbidden
true.
Forest.
Felix legitimately only killed one of them.
Yes. I think Ellie killed multiples.
That's why I'm corrupted.
Okay. We're gonna end tonight's session with Dippet's, with your nice little meeting with Dippet. I was not prepared for this at all. Oh my
I'm
god.
sorry.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not that
So-
sorry.
You're like, this is what I live with every day.
Yeah.
So Professor Time is going to escort you up, and she's going to say, Headmaster, this student killed one of the garden gnomes. There was another dead gnome, and I don't believe him when he says that he killed it as well. But this is an 11-year-old who is already doing something like this. I'm quite worried. And I feel like this needs to be addressed.
Look. Full respect, Professor, but in my defense, I was not taught any stunning spells. I was just told to get rid of the gnomes, and I did the best I could. I wasn't aware the amount of damage my spells would do. It was not my intention to kill the gnome. Honestly, it was literally not my intention to kill the gnome. Fully. I was just as shocked as you were.
I just want to point out that you are from a wizarding family.
Hufflepuffs. Hufflepuffs. It literally wasn't my intention to kill the gnome. Fully. It was my intention to throw it at the greenhouse wall.
It was.
But it was
after
not
was
my
dead.
intention to kill the gnome. There's a distinction there that I think is important.
Dippet is going to say, now, young Mr. Foley, I do believe you when you say you did not mean to kill this gnome. However, action must be taken to ensure that nothing further than this occurs. I am going to assign you detention. Now, I have been informed by...
I try to look, like, upset that I've been given detention for the second time today.
I've been informed by Professor Dumbledore already that you have detention with him on Friday, so I suppose, as a further measure, I'm going to assign you detention on Saturday. I'm sure Professor Dumbledore would love to take that as well. And, I am going to have to write home to your parents.
Sorry, you're writing my parents?
Yes.
You know, you don't actually have to do that last bit. I'll write them myself.
I really think I do. Just to ensure something like this never occurs again.
I'm not sure it will... You know, if you think that will make a difference, then far be it from me to stop you.
Please roll deception.
It's- 22.
Yeah, he rolled a nat 1. Good, I will. I intend to inform them of this. Please make sure in future, Mr. Foley, that you are making wise decisions that preserve the sanctity of life.
I will do my best to make wise decisions, but I do believe Ravenclaw is the house associated with wisdom, especially. So it might be just a bit outside of my, just natural state of being. But I will try my hardest, Headmaster.
He sort of smiles at you like
he hates me.
like he hates you. Yeah, like he's done with this. And he's going to say, you are dismissed, Mr. Foley, and a further 20 points from Slytherin.
Oh no.
Why do you
how
always take the points away?
Oh no.
What am I going to tell my house?
And you're dismissed, and we will actually end there tonight. So we end with Felix with 2 days of detention already and 30 points minus. Ellie has a corruption point, and Reese is just living his best life.
You good, Amanda?
No, I'm not. Oh, man. Oh, man. Amazing. Very
This
nice.
is great.
Oh man.
Very nice. Well, thank
is
you, Bigler, for running this game.
You're welcome. I'm glad that I could give you a night off.
Yes, I greatly appreciate it. Man. And sorry for being, chaotic.
Chaotic. Look, I knew to expect chaos from you. I remember the last time you played this character.
Letting loose the pixies.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
And when you tried to lob incorrect potions ingredients into other students' cauldrons and yeah.
Some cheating
Yes.
happened, I think.
Yes.
And I think I did cast Glaceo on the stairs last time.
I believe you did.
I think that's why I was put in detention.
Yes.
Some things never change.
I think it's the only reason
things
why I
never
took that
change.
spell.
History repeats itself.
It's Felix. It's Felix.
Oh man.
He's a little shit, but he's a good kid. It's fine.
Your max HP is 3, Amanda?
No. My max HP is 16.
It says 3 on this sheet that I'm looking at.
Well, that's not correct.
What level are y'all?
That's a good question.
Level 2?
Ah, shit.
Yes.
I made Benji's a level 1. God damn it. And the character sheets I have are level 1 for y'all. It's fine.
I think we leveled up somewhere in there.
You must
Yeah.
have.
Fine.
But
It's
I
fine.
never had 3 HP unless I got hurt.
Well, in this thing that I'm staring at right now,
I'm telling you it's wrong.
it says max HP 3.
That doesn't make sense for literally any character.
Did you maybe
So-
mix it up? Did you mix it up with the sorcery points? Because I have 3 sorcery points.
Because you're level 2, and Benji has no sorcery points because he's level 1.
Oh.
How
right,
many
you get
sorcery points
but
do...
I only have 3.
Oh, man.
Man.
I cannot believe I almost even asked y'all. I almost was like, hey, what level are y'all at? And then I found the things and I was like, oh, they're level 1s. Great. Yeah, you have 3, Benji.
Okay, so
We're flying by the
Sorry,
seat of our pants.
Great.
Hey,
So
but at least
3.
you're not the one in charge of everything, Amanda. That's me today.
it's sorry. One more first level.
Yeah, and then pick like 2 or 3 second level spells. Let me see what it says in the actual thing.
You just making shit up. You just fully making shit up.
What a
Okay,
shit
so
show.
attacker, potions,
I'm thinking in my head, I'm like,
pets.
how much of this is usable footage?
I mean, I think you can make a really, really good short of what level are you? Ah, shit, Benji's level 1.